Karibu Sana Club 1999. Now this sensitive video is a special dedication to all those Club 1999ers that have been with me for a very long time. Indeed, since the days of raw notes. Yeah, some of you will know what I'm talking about, some of you will not. Yeah, but this is a special dedication. My sincere appreciation for your solid support over very many years. And I shall forever remain very grateful to you. Yeah, because the Kumekucha brand is what it is today because of you, pioneers. Thanks very much. God bless. Now on to today's business right away. Quite a number of very seemingly confusing things have been unfolding on our political scene in recent times. And there is an explanation. Yeah, and the explanation is that the propaganda machines, of both sides of the political divide have gone on overdrive. And this has happened because of what is about to unfold in Kibra constituency. But I will come back to that at the tail end of this video, as I make my prediction of the outcome of that poll, which is expected on November 7th, 2019. That's about a week from today. Now, let me give you two examples of this propaganda, one from each side of the political divide. And then things will be much more clearer for all of us. Now, there's a feeling amongst most Kenyans that there's something very wrong with the handshake. Indeed, quite a number of Kenyans, keen observers of our local political scene, believe that we shall soon see the end of the handshake. Propaganda, period. It was all kicked off, by the social media story about what happened in Mombasa. There were indications that the president had actually snapped, his core principle in the handshake, Raila Odinga. And initially, many believed, including myself, that the source of this particular rumor / propaganda was the Tanga team. Actually today, I have reason to believe no, that's not the case. It actually came from Team Keleweke. And of course the next question is, why would Team Keleweke want to spread such a rumor? What would be the objective? The answer to that question, in the fewest words possible, is the Kibra by-election polls. You will also have noticed that Baba and the president have kept away from each other, at least in public. And I have reason to believe that also is very deliberate. The reason being that it will not help the BBI cause, or the handshake cause, for the two to be seen to be so tight, when a battle of all battles, or rather the mother of all battles, is about to unfold and end in Kibra. In other words, it will be much easier for Team Tanga to accuse Team Keleweke of rigging in case Imran Okoth of ODM emerges the winner of this particular constituency by-election. Anybody can see the reason why that particular by-election must be seen to be free and fair at all costs. And by the way, I emphasize must be seen. That does not necessarily mean it will be the case. I'm talking purely about perception here. Now let us move on to Team Tanga. Of course, Team Tanga has been very busy, or rather the propaganda department has been extremely busy ever since the Kibra by-election campaigns kicked off. However, most of us will have noticed that Jackie Maribe, the former Citizen TV news anchor, has been in the news a lot in recent days. And the idea has been to give the public the impression that Maribe is very tight with comedian Eric Omondi. And you'll notice that a minor has also appeared in this propaganda campaign. Of course, I'm talking about Maribe's son. There seems to be a very spirited effort to convince the public that Maribe's biological father is actually comedian Eric Omondi. Now, of course, this is not the case. And I have reason to believe that this campaign was actually a preemptive move by Team Tangatanga. To preempt what? Okay, let me explain. Towards the end of any political campaign all over the world, every competitor will always attempt to have the last word. Now, one of the ways of having the last word is to release a scandal associated with your competitor. And so if that happens in the Kibra campaign, as it winds up this weekend, nobody should be surprised. However, in this particular case, the two giants of Kenya politics, Raila Odinga and William Samoei Ruto, have become the face of the major contenders in this Kibra by-election polls. The situation on the ground today is that voters see voting for Mariga as voting for Ruto, and voting for Imran Okoth as casting their votes for Raila Odinga. And so both teams have been looking very closely for skeletons in each other's cupboards to be revealed to the public just before Kibra voters go to the polls. Now, after the Tangatanga team cashed in on the ongoing case involving the Odingas and their late son Fidel Odinga, naturally, they've been expecting the ODM side to respond with some major dirt linked to DP William Samoei Ruto. Now, in case you didn't know, the vote in Kibra will be decided, assuming it's free and fair, will be decided by women, mothers in Kibra. This is the group of voters that got the former MP for Kibra, Ken Okoth, into parliament, even despite strong resistance from the ODM High Command. Oh yes, you heard me right. The ODM High Command were against the candidacy of Ken Okoth. But this strong resistance and opposition to Ken Okoth became a political impossibility, thanks to the mothers of Kibra. And the reason why they supported Ken Okoth was because of his programs in education, that saw their children in school, that saw their children getting scholarships, etc., etc. And so it would make sense, for somebody to smear somebody else's name, in the eyes of mothers, and women voters. And so to preempt any such possible move, the DP Ruto and McDonald Mariga campaign team came up with this Maribe campaign. Now, Maribe, of course, has never revealed the identity of the biological father of her son. But judging by this preemptive move by Team Tangatanga, you can guess, at least you can guess, the kind of allegations that would have come out of ODM propagandists that Team Tangatanga feared, and therefore took precautions against well in advance. Now on to my prediction on Kibra. So far, very many dirty political tricks have been used in these by-election campaigns, and therefore we should expect that this will not change even as we head towards the voting and the announcement of results. My prediction is a win for Imran Okoth of ODM that will be hotly contested by Jubilee and McDonald Mariga. Indeed, it is highly unlikely that the results of the Kibra by-election will not be contested in court. I think they'll go straight to court immediately they're announced. I strongly believe they'll be challenged in court. They will not be accepted. Now, before I go, a quick one. There's a golden opportunity for all Club 1999ers who are not yet members of the weekly intelligence briefings to become members immediately. In fact, you can get 2 years membership to the WIBs. And of course, current members can use the same offer to extend their already 1-year subscription into 2 years. You can see all the information you need to do this on your screens right now. Please take full advantage of it before it expires in the next 36 hours. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.